What is going on? It is Sunday. It is 11:53, and it was actually going to be called "Welcome to MetLife Stadium" Postgame show. But guess what? It is the home of the 215 Cowboys. Took over MetLife Stadium. My name is Paul Spencer.
I'm Danny.
And who is next to you?
Dave.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you. How you doing?
Congrats on the win.
Well, Dan, you know what? We're going to do a different banner, but I thought, you know what? Well, since it was just not a game tonight, it was a total domination, ass kicking. I think the 215 boys just took over the stadium. This is what the field looks like now. That's what it looks like.
Oh, man. What a freaking disaster. Man, a
So
pile of crap is better than them tonight.
What's going on, Cowboy Nation? I'm sure you're excited tonight.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Wow.
Oh, boy. You know what? I think I put you through too much, showing that Cowboys background there, Dan. But
I'm good, man.
Just put the score in front of them. That makes it even better, right?
I'm not going to forget it for a week. So, till the next game.
Dan, it's funny. I see two numbers on our side over here and a goose egg on your side over here. What the hell's up with that?
I don't know. It was just an avalanche that got buried by the Cowboys tonight.
Dan, I got to give you credit, man. You're hanging in there.
Fucking like I'm like, all right. They fucked up that drive. Like that's so giant-like. Like the first drive, you're driving down the field, you got a false start. Then you get that snap. And I'm like, all right, they'll kick a field goal. Blocked. I'm like, oh fuck. This is gonna be a fucking touchdown. And then that was it. And then the next drive, fucking Giants are driving, pass the ball, boop, pops in the air, picked up, touchdown.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those games tonight where nothing went right. And when you don't do things right versus a team like the Dallas Cowboys, they're gonna put up a score like this on your team. Unfortunately.
I agree. Eileen says, "Poor Danny. She's giving you the box of tissues."
Hi, Eileen. How you doing, babe? Good to see you.
But you know what?
I'd rather forget.
But you know what? I'll tell you one thing, Dan. As we did the post game tonight, we talked about the X and O's, and the one thing I was worried about. What did I say about the defensive end have to stay home and contain? Yep. The first drive where you guys drove all the way down to the red zone. Remember, I was telling you that they can't over pursue Danny Jones and leave those lanes open. That first drive, the defensive ends were just getting upfield, getting up behind Danny Jones and giving Danny a huge gap to run through. His runs were insane. He looks for that.
I think Dan Quinn saw that as they were driving down there and just adjusted that real quick.
Well,
I think
you noticed in the second or third drive, I noticed that they started to read that play.
Yes.
Kafka never adjusted to it, and he had to. He didn't make an adjustment. I think it may not have made a difference, But a couple of things I want to say about the Giants, it's obvious their offensive line on the right side has a major problem still, just like it did last year.
You talking about Thomas' side?
I'm talking about Neal's side.
I think both of the sides, wherever you want to start.
Yeah, but Thomas, I'm not necessarily worried about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not worried about Thomas. The rest of the season wasn't. I'm confident it'll be all right. But the other side struggled even more. Glowinski is horrible.
Okay, Mr. Duke, we see it.
There we go.
So unfortunately, it's just like, whatever, Trey. Yeah, whatever. We'll see if you guys win in the playoffs.
Well, you know what, Dan? But Dan, to your point, you're exactly right. After that first drive is really when it started to turn for the Cowboys, the defensive side of the ball.
Yep, momentum.
If you look at it, like I was sitting there, Dave, you know me, I try to analyze everything I watch out there for my team. For my team playing football. But the one thing I did notice, wherever they had Danny lined up, QB in a shotgun or a pistol, wherever he was at, the side that Saquon was opposite on, that's the side they blitzed.
They blitzed a lot.
They blitzed on the opposite side because that RPO is not going to go to your strong side. He went to the weak side, and Dallas was over pursuing that side. And the defensive end stayed home on the other side just in case there was a kickback run. That's something I seen Dan Quinn do tonight. I was surprised at that because I was really scared after that first drive. I really was.
No, I wasn't because I knew when I saw we were pursuing the quarterback, but Daniel Jones was doing okay in that first drive. We saw. But when I saw Micah coming off that edge, man, I was like, this is gonna be a long night. I just knew. I was like, here we go. I mean, he is on another level. This kid, he really is.
But
he is.
But the thing was, and what the thing was, why did you guys take shots down the field? Why? Why wasn't that?
That's what I couldn't figure out.
They didn't do it once.
Exactly.
That's a question for Mike Kafka, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know the Dallas Cowboys are a better team than us. I know they have a lot of talent. If you can't make mistakes first time, you got to be as efficient as possible. If you're not, that's what will happen to you. But Parsons is great. The front is great, but I thought the Giants up front could have played better. I thought they could have put forward a way better effort than they did tonight. And Lewinsky's horrible. The right guard. I thought
Gilmore was. Sorry.
Man, he's a major problem for the Giants.
Oh, Nevin Gallimore?
No, I thought Gilmore played really well tonight. Deron Bland was over the field.
The whole Dallas team played
the whole defense. The defense, and I said this when we were doing the group chat. I said this defense is legit. It just is. And to think we didn't even have Donovan Wilson tonight. I mean, think about that. I mean, seriously, if Donovan Wilson on the field, who knows what happens? You know.
I mean, what is his name? Trey? Dan? Is that Trey?
His name's Trey, but that's not why they didn't really take shots deep.
Exactly. Right. I mean, you can take away from a win.
He was under duress.
Right. You can take away from this win being 40-0. You can take away, that score.
Yeah,
of course.
They kicked our ass.
But the one thing is this. To Trey, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan and I keep it real. But we weren't tested in the secondary. Okay, the safeties came down. They never had to play a shell defense tonight. No cover two. No. They both had to come down the box. Look how many times Thomas at safety came into the box and made tackles in the backfield.
Well, I think Diggs was tested once tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, but one time out of how many times?
But not the safeties. Not like it wasn't one route. Like, I understand they're good, but when you're missing your best safety, I want to try to take a couple shots at that spot, but I don't think Jones had any time, and Kafka had no adjustment. He had no answer.
Right. Every time Jones looked up, there was a white shirt in his shirt all night.
I don't know how he's supposed to. I think it's going to be like last year. Like, remember, it took them a while to find out who they are. Mm-hmm. Now they have different weapons, different places. Now they have to almost redo that. They have a new center. They have so. Like I said, it's a horrible, horrible game. Dallas kicked our ass. I give them credit. Your team destroyed us, and they're a good team.
But you know what, Dan? I'll be honest with you. Like, being a coach, I look at both sides of the ball. What coulda, shoulda, woulda done. It's already over. It's already done.
I'm moving on.
I just go on to week 2. That's all I've been saying. I mean,
well, not only that. I mean, you can't be a Sunday night quarterback, armchair quarterback, or the Monday morning quarterback. But my thing is this. Being a coach, I always think that, like, tonight, the Giants, Kafka lost this game for you, number one.
I thought his game plan sucked.
It sucked because, number one, you didn't take a shot downfield, okay? Look at Dak, okay? He threw that one to Lamb all the way, or Cooks all the way down the field. It was a PI. You have to take shots downfield. This way your safeties and your strong safety, free safety, strong safety, rover, whatever you want to call it nowadays, has to stay home and have that in his mind like they're going deep. The Giants did not do that one time. And then, as we said in the pre-show, why didn't Waller demand the middle of the field?
I have no fucking idea.
He had one sprint out. He had one sprint out, which was wide open on that one play. 20-some yards? It was wide open. That's where you could expose Dallas Cowboys. Kafka did not call the right play. I mean, for the entire game, he did.
I don't understand that. So
the one play, it was 4th and 1, and Dallas had the ball, and Dak threw a over the middle pass to who was it? I can't even think of it now. Number 3. Cooks.
That's Brandon
Cooks. And Cooks took a shot. I mean, it was a shot to the stomach too.
Shot, yeah.
And the fact that he held on to that ball, I was like, wow.
That was actually Hawkins, number 37.
It was a nice hit. I mean, Dak put the ball in the money, but Hawkins. I mean, he hit Cooks pretty hard on that play. Yeah, I know Cooks probably felt it too. Yeah.
Trey says teams never do the Deion side. You can't take shots when they're smothered. The Giants aren't bad. Yeah. We just have the best defense. You know what? I see it both ways. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I keep it real here. I don't think we're the best defense in the league. I really don't.
I still do. I think we are.
The front.
How can you say we're not?
How do I say we're not? The front 7 is probably the nastiest in the league.
They were all over Daniel Jones all day.
Oh, Dave, you look at we're playing the Giants, okay?
No, I understand that. No, okay. I think this defense is legit. They're top 5 in the league.
Well, there you go from top 5 to best. I say they're top 3, but not the best.
Who's better?
They're top 3.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Go ahead.
The Eagles are a lot better than we are.
Now, how many points did they give up tonight?
There you go. Looking at another game. I can care less.
Doesn't matter. It's New England. Right, come on.
But it's week one.
Whatever.
It's week one.
You're going to sit there and tell me.
You're right. I'm going to fucking sit here and tell you.
You're wrong.
It's week one, though.
Week one, Dave. Week one.
Okay, it's week one.
We're going to the Super Bowl game.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying our defense is legit.
They call overreaction.
Dan Quinn is one of the best defensive coordinators in this league. Knows it hands down.
Oh, no. No one's saying he isn't.
But when you don't take a shot downfield, how are you tested? Where the safeties are.
Dude, Mac Jones tore the Eagles' day up today. Are you kidding me?
I don't care about the Eagles, Dave. Why do you bring up?
But you're sitting there telling me they're number one defense in the league.
You know what? Fuck off, Dave. I'm out of here. I can't deal with you.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
I can't deal with fucking fans like that. I really
and
can't.
you both,
bro, what are you talking about?
Your team won.
So I'm excited.
Chill out, everybody.
Dude, how many?
I'm not even that pissed.
How many yards did Jalen Hurts throw today? Tell me. I'm anxious. I want to know.
Oh, fuck Jalen Hurts. No offense.
That's my point.
But it's not about the Eagles. But the Dallas kicked our ass. So
okay, and that's that. I'm moving on to week 2. I don't know about this. This is to me. Week 2. We bring on the Jets.
Yeah, but you have to realize that But it's. I don't want to talk about the Eagles, to be honest.
No, I don't either. This is a Cowboy Giants postgame show. This is not Eagles.
But Dallas.
But Mr. Man over there is telling me how great the Eagles were today. They didn't show me that much.
He's saying the Eagles overall. In the league, they're probably going to finish top 3 in the league.
Okay, so maybe they will.
And so we're probably like
the 49ers,
like those teams, like. They're one of the best defenses. That's all you need to be. You don't need to be the top defense or the best. You just need to be efficient and really good. That's it. You do top 5.
I said top 5.
Top 15 will win you a title.
I'll take top 5
playoffs. So they'll be top 5. And that's all you really need to make a Super Bowl run.
That's fine. And please come back on the show. Please come back on. I know you're upset, but please come back on. Please come back on. There's no reason for you to leave the show.
You guys won.
That's what I'm saying. We won the show, and he's leaving. I don't get it.
But I think it was somewhat of an easy game for Dallas on offense because the defense really played so well and put them in so many great positions that once they got up by like 19, they scored another touchdown, the game was over. I mean,
the weather was on for both sides.
It was horrible.
The ball was wet. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
It's just tonight was just one of those nights where everything went Dallas's way. It didn't go the Giants' way.
Yep.
And things happen. Defense was legit. Offense could have been better. But Dak just managed the game. That's what he does best.
Exactly. He didn't
have to do too much.
Is what you want.
He saw Lamb a couple times, and Cooks a couple times, and Pollard had 2 touchdowns on the ground. It was just one.
The Giants had no response all night.
All night,
the whole game. And I thought the second half they'd have some type of response, and they didn't.
I see where Paul's coming with it. I get it.
Yeah, of course.
But I know I'm looking at today. I know it's week 1. I understand that, but I thought the Patriots put some points on the board against the Eagles' defense today.
But the Eagles do have some issues at linebacker.
They do.
They have some issues maybe on the back end, like the Gardner Johnson's not there.
Right.
So they have a couple different pieces there. So I think like I said, they'll be one of the better defenses. But I think he's basing it off of last season.
That's really
the closest thing we could do.
Not to go back on the Eagles or anything, but going back to the Giants, my thing is I think they'll bounce back next week. I do. I hear they play the Cardinals.
Think so. They're staying out there. Do you know they play after that? The 49ers.
Well, who do they have? Cardinals next week, though?
Cardinals and then San Francisco. So
they'll definitely bounce back. They'll bounce back next week.
Figure something out by then.
They will. I'm sure they will.
So, they're going to have to reevaluate stuff. And because the right guard is horrible.
He starts his post game and leaves because I said this is terrible.
Absolutely horrible.
What can the Giants do next week? We know what they did today, but I'm saying for next week, what do they have to improve on? What is their
They have to not turn the ball over.
Okay.
Not get a field goal blocked.
Okay.
But I really think.
I'm coming to you on this because I know you know.
I'd say the two things that will help is it's obviously in the trenches. Protecting Jones, giving Jones some time.
Right.
And obviously, Arizona's not the caliber that Dallas is.
No.
They're definitely not that type of team. So it gives them a chance to rebound. And I don't care who it's against, but they have some deficiencies they need to work on. Maybe they could have a good game and gain some confidence. A game like this, I think they're well coached. I think they will respond, but this is a disaster of a game. This is probably one of the worst games I've seen them play in a long time. I'm talking, this is like Joe Judge level.
Now, if you're a season ticket holder for the Giants, what are you saying? What are you saying right now? What's in your head? Like, what I mean, did I waste my money? Did I wait if I waited all day, all day for this?
I spent all that money, went there and saw that performance, I'd be pissed off.
I would be too. That's what I'm saying. What is your reaction to that?
To be honest, it's embarrassing.
Okay.
And I think they know that. I think the Giants players know that. I think Dable knows that. I think Shane knows that. They are not happy at all right now.
Okay.
So just let me get a couple of comments here. Week 1 has been wild in an odd way. A lot of good teams losing.
Yeah,
I agree with that. As a Seahawks fan, Dan Quinn is definitely a great coordinator. Yeah, he was there.
No doubt.
Quinn's solid. You give him the tools, you could do it. That's why you got to give him the certain weapons. Owen says, I didn't think they would leave Daniel Jones. Leave Daniel.
In that long.
What do you mean? Yeah, in that long. That's what I thought. I thought at a certain point we started taking out shots. I'm like, all right, take him out. I thought he had concussion when he took that shot early in the game, in the first drive.
Okay.
The very first drive where he slid and got hit. It says, did the Giants have any role players? Neil Peart got hurt. Other than that, I don't think so.
No.
But they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna have to find. Neil's gonna have to. Neil had another really rough game again versus Dallas, and I don't know what's going on there. And then Glowinski at right guard. I don't know what their solution is going to be at right guard. Their offensive line was a major problem tonight for the Giants. So
I was surprised. Honestly, I was surprised missed that kick because he's one of the better kickers in the league.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like everything seemed to go Dallas's way tonight.
Graham's a very good kicker, so he doesn't miss many. That's what I'm saying.
Like I can't explain it. Yeah. I'm saying I can't explain, why that happened. It's like I said, everything seemed to go Dallas's way tonight. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Giants put in a very bad performance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, they'll bounce back week 2. I'm sure they'll bounce back week 2.
So I don't know what else to say about the game.
I mean, Dak was only 13 of 24 for 143. He didn't throw any touchdowns.
Yeah, like guy Trey was there. He doesn't like Dak Prescott. He thinks he sucks. Like he thinks he's not clutch.
I mean, Daniel Jones is better than 15 for 28 for 104.
But he had no time today. I don't know what he's supposed to do.
Right.
I don't know what he's supposed to do. Got a comment here. Let me move because my cat's sitting in front of me. This game did not go the way I thought it would. Eileen says, yes, I expected Dallas to be good, but I thought Giants would score at least once. I thought the game would be close, Dave. What do you think? I thought the game would be close. I wouldn't think it'd be 40-0.
No, I didn't think so either. I had like 20. 14, I had 24-17, 28, whatever I had.
Yeah, like something like that, like 2 possessions or a possession. I just thought, I don't know, it just wasn't a very good opening night. I thought they would play better, and they got some work to do. I think they'll be all right eventually, but man, what a brutal game for all Giants fans. Like they are like.
I'm sorry. I mean, you wait all week for that. You wait all preseason for this. You're excited. You're playing the Cowboys. It's it's week 1 under the lights, the big city, everything, and this happens.
Tough matchup week 1.
Yeah, definitely. 1. I mean,
figured out.
And plus a division game week 1 too. That kind of tells you
it's a little tough. It's not that easy.
I mean,
horrible.
It was horrible.
Kenny Fry says, "Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up, big man? What's going on? Thanks for checking in, bro."
Coping here. I'll be all right though. Usually, it takes you a little bit. I get over it, and the next day I'm on to the next week.
You'll be fine. There's 16 more games to go.
Yeah, but
you'll be fine.
But yeah, I'm just gonna do some sponsors here, and then we'll give our final thoughts for a few minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see. You do this one.
Okay, Jason Fine, aka Attorney Big Al. If you're hurt, injury prone, whatever you need, please call Jason Fine at 1-800-HURT-123. He has 3 offices: one in Philadelphia, PA, one in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and one in Pittsburgh, PA. If you're doing the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania one, you need the number. It's 267. I believe that's 888-2980. If you're going to the Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and you want to call Jason Fine, it's 856-209-5258. And in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, if you want to call in there, you're having troubles, call 412-365-8151. That's Jason Fine, Attorney Big Al, 1-800-HURT-123.
Monkey Cold Coffee, the evolution in flavor infused coffee. Use the promo code OOTB Sports to get 10% off of your order at monkeycoldcoffee.com. They have 3 excellent blends right now, more and more coming out every day, all the time. Sumatran blend, which is very recent, is also excellent. Toasted almond, bourbon chocolate chip. They make an excellent product. Enjoy some Monkey Cold Coffee today. Once again, use the promo code OOTB Sports at the checkout for 10% off your order at monkeycoldcoffee.com. Dugout mugs, your ultimate game day mug. You can put any design on it, but of course you want to put your baseball team on because it is made of a baseball bat. They are excellent mugs. You can put anything in them, enjoy whatever kind of drink you want. Watching any sporting event. Hopefully my team in the World Series this year. Sorry to get off topic. It's something a little more positive than my team tonight. So use the promo code OOTB Sports 20 at the checkout to get 20% off at dugoutmugs.com. Get your dugout mug today. So, any final thoughts that you want to give on the game today?
Final thoughts. I was happy to see our defense do what they did. They looked really good tonight. Dan Quinn was very, very had those boys working and getting to Daniel Jones all day.
Yep.
Offense could have been a little bit better. I thought Dak was game manager tonight, like he normally does. No picks was a good thing because Dak's been throwing picks lately last season. Yep. And I thought McCarthy called a good game. I really did. Let McCarthy call the plays. He knows what he's doing. He's done it before. Good win tonight. That's all I'm basically going to say. It's only week 1. I'm not going to get doing cartwheels over it or anything.
Yep.
But Jets next week. Let's forget week 1. It's over. It's done. It's on to week 2. New York Jets next week.
Probably better than we are.
Aaron Rodgers is a thorn in our side. He's been a thorn in our side for years with Green Bay. We all know about Aaron Rodgers because he is Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
But good win tonight. Take it with a grain of salt. The score is what it was. And on to week 2, Jets. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, for me, all I got to say is the Giants have a lot of work to do, especially in the trenches, especially in the offensive line. Another thing that was non-existent tonight was the pass rush.
Right.
They got hardly any pressure on Dak. They couldn't stop the run again, which was my worry. But that's what happens when your defense gets stuck on the field.
Right.
But for the Giants, they need to really reevaluate themselves and really figure out something on the O-line, and also to get pressure on the quarterback. I can't say I blame it on Jones, but he needs to also have a better game.
Right.
So hopefully they could get to 500 and be 1-1, and then they go to San Francisco after that, and then we'll see.
That'll be a tough test out there for them.
We'll see if they have anything figured out by then.
Right.
Hopefully by then you get a game under the belt, get some confidence. So that's all I can really hope for tonight. I got really nothing positive to say about the Giants. To be honest, it's just the way it is tonight.
I think positive. If I had to say something about positive Giants, I think the first drive was really good. Until the block kick or whatever. I think it was the interception or block kick.
It was more of a momentum thing. I think that's what happened tonight. They took the momentum, just rode that wave.
Right.
They just didn't look back. And I don't know what else to say. It's just how the game seemed to go tonight. That's the way it goes in these Dallas Cowboy Giants games.
It's a division game, and usually in division games, both teams know each other pretty well.
Yep.
Just tonight just wasn't one of those nights.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if they played again, it'd probably be a different story.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that too. But
absolutely.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna go over the schedule real quick. We got something for everybody. Check our schedule on Mondays. We got Joystick Junkies, Sully Squad, Big Blue Power Hour Tuesdays, Commander Career Extra Innings, Batcave, Fuji's Field for College Football Frenzy, Dem 215 Boys on Wednesdays, Thursdays NFC East Roundtable, Fridays Atomic Drop. It was you, Dave, and Ken Fry.
Yep.
Then Saturdays we got Golden Dome Podcast with Paul Spencer. Then we got Silver and Black Layer with Kenny Fry, and then once a month the Old School Show, 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. So everybody, have a good night, and congrats on the win, Dave.
Thanks for chiming in, Eileen. People chiming in tonight, Eileen. I appreciate it, and your friend. I think it was his name, whoever it was. I don't.
Yep. Hopefully, it's a better week for us next week.
Hopefully, a better week for you guys, and everybody. Thank you for chiming in. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, everybody. Take care.
All right. See you next week.